Welcome back to my Christmas special, everybody, with our next Super Nintendo segment, in which is going to be Jeopardy. Let's see how we do, shall we? Let's play. And here are the 6 categories for the game. First, starts with the letter W, food, British history, country music, and finally, animals. Alright, I'll start with animals for 100.
The answer is...
To replace lost water, these desert chimps may drink 20 gallons or more at one time. What are camels? Animals 200.
The answer is...
Named for a marsupial, this rodent drums on the earth with its large legs to communicate. What is the kangaroo rat? Animals for 300.
The answer is...
These members of the squirrel family live in excavated towns, which may be populated by thousands of them. Ah! Prairie dogs, I knew it.
The answer is...
Prickly pears are plucked from this type of plant. What is a cactus? Alright, I'll keep it going with food for 200.
The answer is...
Guinness says the longest pork one ever made stretched over 8 miles in length. What's a sausage? Food 300.
The answer is...
Spaghetti sauce made of basil, pine nuts, garlic, and olive oil. What is pesto? For 400, please, same category.
The answer is...
The FDA forbids the word of the use of the word caviar alone on a label unless it comes from this type of fish. What is a sturgeon? And food for 500.
The answer is...
Mangoes are a common ingredient in this pungent Indian relish. What is chutney? $1,800. Okay. Animals 400.
The answer is...
Most species of these fabulously colored and plumed birds live in New Guinea, not in Shangri-La. What are birds of paradise? I'll close it out.
The answer is...
Well known as a pet, golden variety of this mammal goes through pregnancy in only 16 days. What is a hamster? Very good. I'll take British history 100.
The answer is...
By 1750, about 10% of England's population lived in this city. What is London?
The answer is...
From French for a discussion, it evolved from a medieval assembly of barons and prelates. What is rendezvous? Not right. Jim doesn't know. Parliament. Oh, okay.
The answer is
The Sumerians, not Fred Flintstone, got this rolling around 3500 BC. What is the wheel? All in. Appropriately named comic strip, which was the first to appear in a newspaper in color. What is the Yellow Kid?
the answer is
The first Trans-US highway was completed from New York to here. What is San Francisco?
the answer is
First president to be inaugurated in Washington, D.C. Thomas Jefferson.
the answer is
Singer born Wynette Pugh. Who is Tammy Wynette? Country music for two.
the answer is
She wrote the 1980 hit song 9 to 5. Who is Dolly Parton?
the answer is
In the past, country music was usually described by this 9-letter rural adjective. What is hillbilly? Country music 400.
the answer is
Jesse Coulter, Willie Nelson, and Waylon Jennings are associated with this movement. What is outlaw? And country music for 500.
the answer is
The Tennessee Plowboy. Eddie Arnold.
the answer is
Dan Goldenpaul founded both this first radio quiz show and an almanac with the same name. I got locked out on the buzzer. Information, please. Back to British history.
the answer is
He was in England for the 6 months of his 10-year reign, which began in 1189. Jenny doesn't know. Jim doesn't know either. King Richard I.
the answer is
Term used to describe the era when the monarchy was reestablished in 1660. What are the Middle Ages? Wrong. Jim doesn't know. Restoration.
The answer is
In professional boxing, it's the classification of a boxer whose weight is 136, 147 pounds. What is welterweight?
the answer is
Warp, weft, and woof are terms used in this process. What is weaving?
the answer is
While skiers think snow, river rafters think this. What is white water?
the answer is
Business lunches, interest charges, and alimony, for example. What are wages? No. Write-offs.
the answer is
This 20th century newspaperman is credited with making the gossip column a regular feature in newspapers. Walter Winchell.
the answer is
In 1936, this king uttered his last words, "How is the empire?" It was George V. So Jen has $1,300. I have $6,500. Jenny $1,200. So she'll go first in Double Jeopardy.
category.
Astronomy, business and industry, F in biology, Wild West, potpourri, and finally, fashion. All right. Here we go. F in biology, 200.
The answer is
Answer. The substance used to preserve frogs that are dissected in biology class. What is formaldehyde?
the answer is
The fennec is the smallest of these animals. The common red is the best known. What are foxes? F in biology for 600.
the answer is
The union of two gametes to form a zygote. What is fertilization?
the answer is
By definition, a substance capable of killing a non-green plant, such as mold or mildew. What is a fungicide?
the answer is
Two leg bones that fit this category. What are the femur and fibula? I'll take astronomy for 2.
the answer is
Self-luminous gaseous body, or Hollywood celeb. What's a star? Let's have astronomy for 400.
the answer is
The evening or morning star is really this planet. What is Jupiter? Not Jupiter. It's Venus. Venus. Alright. Alright.
The answer is.
Planet once thought to have the only rings in the solar system. What is Saturn?
The answer is.
Name of the first artificial satellite that was launched October 4th, 1957. What is Sputnik?
The answer is.
The only planet to have seasons similar to Earth's. What is Mars? Very good. Business and Industry 200.
The answer is.
The Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company's grocery stores are known by this name. What is A&P? Business and Industry 400.
The answer is.
This company operates a museum of soup tureens in Camden, New Jersey. What is Campbell's? Business and Industry for 600.
The answer is.
Though it changed its name from Standard Oil of New Jersey, it's still headquartered there. What is Exxon?
The answer is.
This city's Con Edison has the highest residential electric rates in the U.S. What is New York? All in. America's fourth largest foundation derives from the will of this bandage maker, who is Johnson. I'll take fashion for 2.
The answer is.
This New York-based National Department Store abbreviates its name as SFA. What is Saks Fifth Avenue? Fashion for 400.
The answer is.
Term for someone who makes men's chapeau, whether he's mad or not. Locked down on the buzzer. It's a hatter, yep.
The answer is.
Last name of brothers Virgil, Morgan, and Wyatt, who fought at the OK Corral. What is Earp? Wild West 400.
The answer is.
This markswoman was called Little Sure Shot. Was that Oakley?
The answer is.
In 650,000 miles, the mail was only lost once. What's the Pony Express? All in. It ran 2,000 miles from Independence, Missouri to Oregon City, Oregon. What was the Oregon Trail? Holla!
The answer is.
One of its newspapers was appropriately called the Epitaph. What is Tombstone? Thank you.
The answer is.
The Marciano brothers founded the company that makes this questionable fashion label. What is Guess? Fashion for 400. For 800, I mean.
The answer is.
A 5, 7, or 9, the number that precedes the name West on the popular shoe brand. What is 9? Fashion 1000.
The answer is.
In 1988, the fashion industry lost billions on this style, shunned by professional women. What is the miniskirt?
The answer is.
Only hope remained after her box was opened. It was Pandora.
The answer is.
Islam's holiest city. Aw, Jenny beat me to the buzzer. Mecca, I knew it, but too late.
The answer is.
The nation's largest single user of almonds is this chocolate maker. What is Hershey?
The answer is.
The story of Pyramus and her inspired Romeo and Juliet. Who is Thisbe?
The answer is.
Only Universal Studios special effects and Moses could part it. Ah. The Red Sea, yep. But it's time now for Final Jeopardy. Jim and Jenny are nowhere close to me. Nowhere close. Alright. Something dropped on the floor. My bad. Let's see what the Final Jeopardy category is. The movies. Alright. Lock it in. Charles Laughton, Trevor Howard, and Anthony Hopkins all played this historic figure. I may be right, I may be wrong, but either way, I'm going to walk away as the winner.
The Final Jeopardy answer is.
Captain William Bligh, so I was not right. So my score is going to drop down by quite a bit, but that's okay. $25,201 though. See y'all for another game, everybody.